Hello everyone and welcome back to Aqua Plays Pixelmon. Alright, so I started up the game and looked for like 2 seconds to see if I could find anything cool, and I found an Eevee, so I've been chasing it around the forest trying to make sure it doesn't get away. But yeah, so that's one Eevee. I was hoping to find a couple maybe, so I could get a bunch of different evolution Pokemon, but whatever. 1 is better than 0, so that's progress. I do need a new Pikachu, though. This is what I brought the friend ball out here for. Some of you already guessed that that's what it was for. It's kind of obvious, but yeah. So, if I catch it with the friend ball, it will have 200 happiness at the start, and then I could evolve it into an Umbreon or Espeon pretty easily. So, I'm gonna try to catch it with the friend ball. I only get one shot though. After that it's just going to be Nest Balls or Ultra Balls. And that is probably what I'll end up having to use. But it's worth a try. Oh, Poliwhirl, you're kind of hurt. Hypnosis? Oh, was Poliwhirl asleep? Oh, okay, well, Eevee's asleep and it woke up already. I don't know what's happening. Hypnosis missed. Use it again. Failed again. Poliwhirl, come on. You are terrible with hypnosis. Come on. Ugh. It hits like once every 5 times. There you go. Alright, now bubble it. Bubble miss too. Eevee and your sand attacks. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. I'm just gonna try to use bubble now. Alright, Poliwhirl has 1 HP. No one else has hypnosis. And everyone else is too strong to attack this Eevee. Well, that could be a problem. Try to hit one more bubble. There you go. Okay, it just used Sand Attack again. If we can put it to sleep, we might actually have a chance here. As long as Eevee doesn't attack us. Try one more bubble. Okay, if we can just hit one bubble, we could be in good shape. There we go. Alright, so if this Eevee doesn't attack us and we can hit a Hypnosis, we might actually catch it with the friend ball. Alright. Well, Poliwhirl's down. Now, can anyone paralyze or anything? I don't think so. No. Aqua can confuse. Everyone else, I pretty much built this team just for pure offense because status moves aren't that useful in Pixelmon. They're very useful in actual competitive play. Alright, so friend ball. We've got one try. Let's see what this does. Come on, Eevee, be our friend. Nope, it's out. Those have a very low catch rate, so I wasn't really expecting much. And I only made one before I left because I got a friend ball lid from that boss Pidgey, so it's worth a try. I guess we'll have to just train it up the old-fashioned way. It's breaking out of Ultra Balls, too. I'll try a Nest Ball. Eevees are hard to catch for some reason. I don't know what it is. When I was doing my Pixelmon Lab episode about the evolutions, sometimes I had to throw literally like 30 Nest Balls, or not Nest Balls, 30 Friend Balls at these things to catch them when I was trying to do the Umbreon Espeon stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. They are very hard to catch, just like Charmanders, but I think these might be worse. Even the Nest Balls are failing. Those always work. Ugh. You've got like no health. How are you doing this? I guess I'll just alternate between Ultra Balls and Nest Balls until I catch it. I need to catch this one though, because I spent like the last 3 episodes out here and I only found 1 Eevee. So, yeah, I'm not really expecting to find another one. This is probably my one chance. Come on, Eevee. Join the team. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I don't think that one was a very good size, but what can you do? If I found like 10 Eevees, I could be picky, but that's probably the only one I'm gonna see. Alright, so the question now is, do I want to go back to the base and get all my new cool Pokemon out of the PC now, or do I want to look around the forest for a few more minutes? I kind of just want to look around the forest. So, yeah, I think I'm going to spend one more episode out here. I'm just gonna finish this episode off out here in the forest, see if I can find anything cool, see if I can find like one more Pikachu maybe. Or a Bulbasaur, or anything. I've been in this spot like a million times. I'm recognizing this area with the mossy rock and the apricorn. I walk by here all the time. But yeah, let's just spend the last few minutes here and see what I can find. Then at the end of this episode, I'm gonna go back to the base and ask you guys some questions that you can vote on. So yeah, that'll be interesting. I have a few ideas. But let's just see if we can find anything for now. Do I have my sound on? It's not picking up through my mic. 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Okay, so sorry about that. The first couple minutes of this episode aren't gonna have audio, I guess. For some reason, Minecraft just wasn't playing audio. But should be good from here on out. And yeah, we've got a nice new Eevee back at the box, and like I was saying before, I just want to search out here for a few more minutes, and then at the end of the episode, we will go back and I will let you guys vote on what stuff you want added to the team and what stuff you want taken off the team. This is going to be a pretty big vote, so everyone should participate. I'm going to be completely changing my team in between these next couple episodes, so yeah, I'm going to get you guys all involved. I don't remember ever seeing this area before. Weird. That generated oddly. Yeah. Huh, this is a different little area. Cool. Well, yeah, I need a new Pikachu, I guess, because mine is gone, and we need a Bulbasaur if possible. I'm glad I found an Eevee though, that was the main thing I came out here for. But yeah, I mostly just wanted to check my audio because I was afraid my voice audio might be messed up too, but that was fine. It did crash though, but I was able to recover it, so yeah, a bunch of little audio problems all came up at once, but should be good now. Hopefully. Alright. Yeah, I'm really not seeing much. Well. Growlithe. We already have 2 Growliths back at the base. Not interested. And I'm gonna put my nest balls down here in case we do find something. Sun's coming up, that's good. I always prefer Minecraft in the daytime. At least on Pixelmon. In normal Minecraft, nighttime's kinda cool because there's monsters and stuff. But yeah, on Pixelmon it's kinda pointless. I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything. Ooh, Rapidash. Don't really care though. I don't want a Weedle or a Metapod or anything. Or a Caterpie or Kakuna. Any of that stuff. Not really interested. Bug Pokemon kind of suck unless you're Scyther. But I just want a Bulbasaur or a Pikachu. I'm pretty sure Bulbasaurs spawn in forests, but I haven't seen one. I don't have a clue. I guess they have a really high rarity. It took me forever to find an Eevee too, so I guess they probably have the same rarity or pretty similar. And Pikachus are apparently kind of rare too. I've only seen one. I've been out here forever. I do maybe want to see if I can find a Kangaskhan or Lickitung out in the plains before I leave, but yeah, I can get to that later. I'd much rather have a Bulbasaur. So, yeah, here's this area again that I was talking about a while ago. I always end up here. So, come on, Bulbasaur. Even if I evolve a Bulbasaur, it will probably have a glitched out texture when it evolves into Venusaur, but still worth it. I honestly don't see any Pokemon in the forest at all. Whatever. I guess I'm probably just gonna start heading back. At least I got my Eevee and I got some other cool Pokemon too. Want to see if I can find a Kangaskhan or a Lickitung really quick though. I'll just look for like a minute. Don't want to spend all day out here. I have some important stuff at the base I want to get to. I don't see any Pokemon out here at all, really. Ekans, Hypno, Taurus. Yeah, not much out here. Nah. Kangaskhan's and Lickitungs are cool, but they can't evolve on here. Is that a Mankey? Thought that looked like a Jigglypuff for a second. And speaking of those, do those even spawn naturally? I don't think I've seen one ever. And if they do, where do they spawn? I've literally never seen a Jigglypuff on here. I didn't think about that until right now. That's kind of strange. You'd think they'd spawn in like plains or jungle or something and be decently common. They're not too hard to find in the games. Whatever, alright, I think that's good. I don't see anything cool out here. So I'm gonna head back to the base. And when I get there, we've got some voting to do, so... yeah, I will see you in 1 minute. Alright guys, we are back at the base. So, what I want to do... here are my clone Pokemon, by the way. This is where my Kakuna and Pikachu went. I want to make sure it's not going to do that again. Let's take, like, Mankey, something I don't really care about, and make sure they switch. Alright. It's working correctly. Alright, so I want to see what all of these Pokemon sizes are. Because I think we just got, like, 5 cool Pokemon to work with. Alright. I should just leave the team like this. That would be interesting. Okay, so Hitmonlee is giant. That's 1 below enormous. That's pretty good. Abra, also giant. There's Growlithe, Pygmy. Cool. I was hoping that was Pygmy. Eevee is small. I didn't really care about the Eevee size, but yeah, that's cool. And then... yep, pretty standard Eevee stuff. And then Mankey is Pygmy. Okay, so we've got a giant Hitmonlee, a giant Abra, a Pygmy Growlithe, a small Eevee, and a Pygmy Mankey. Now, what I want you guys to do is, it's going to be kind of a complicated comment, but just list... I want to get rid of 3 Pokemon that are on my team right now. So if you could leave a comment that says, get rid of, and then list 3 of the Pokemon that are already on my team. And then below that say add, and pick 3 Pokemon out of the box. Any 3. So, could be Snorlax, the better Snorlax, a Snorlax. It could be Magneton, it could be Scyther, Sirius, Pygmy Ninetales, Flaffy, Magikarps, or the new Eevee, Hitmonlee, the Pygmy Growlithe, Abra, Mankey, literally anything in the box. So, yeah, look at this list, pick out your 3 favorites, any of these, could be anyone old, anyone we haven't used before, whoever you want, and then pick 3 people on the team. So, yeah, just say get rid of, and then list 3 of these, and then say add, and pick 3 out of the box. So in the next episode, I'm going to be drastically changing my team. And also, if you guys do pick Eevee, I wanted to do something cool, and so if we add him, I'm going to ask you in the next episode something cool about him. So yeah, I've got good plans for Eevee. But yeah, just pick 3 Pokemon you want taken off the team, and 3 to replace them with, and the team will be drastically changed in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.